Namibia is a vast country, with many route options for those wanting to do a self-drive tour. If you are not familiar with the roads, this slideshow may be of help. Whether you enter from South Africa via Noordhoek or Ariamsvlei, Grunau is a good choice for your first night's stay. There are many accommodation options in and around Grunau. Personally, I prefer the White House just 12 kilometers to the north on the B1. It is close to the road, but just far enough so that traffic noises won't keep you awake. From the open-air bath on the hill above to campsite, you can enjoy your first Namibian sunset. The next morning, after filling up at Grunau, and deflating the tires some, I head out on the C12 gravel road towards the Fish River Canyon. The unpaved roads in the south are normally very good, but a thunderstorm may change that in an instant. En route are some excellent photo opportunities. I stop at Klein Karas, Little Karas, and at Namibia's own Sphinx. I arrive early at my next overnight spot, Gondwana's Canyon Roadhouse, one of the most interesting places you will ever visit. The rest of the day is spent wandering around, the pool being a good place in the afternoon. From the lodge to the Fish River Canyon's best viewpoint at Hobers is only 30 kilometers. You can either go in the afternoon, or if you want the sun at your back for better pictures, early the next morning. From the canyon it is 44 kilometers back to the C12, where I turn left towards Seeheim. Just 8 kilometers along the C12 at the bridge over the Xgab River, I stop in the shade of some big camelthorn trees, next to the war graves of 2 German troops. The iron train bridge is a good photo opportunity. I also visit one of the remaining limestone ovens on the other side of the road, and what used to be the Holug station. The next 74 kilometers until you reach the B4 tar road to Aus and Luderitz also has some interests, including 2 farm stalls. As you pass the Noord Dam, the sudden green of vineyards in this barren region will surprise you. After turning left towards Aus on the B4, be on the lookout for the Seeheim sign board. This little settlement may be very close to the road, but you may easily pass it without knowing. The interesting hotel is a good place to stop for something cool. Just past Seeheim you will cross the Fish River. The 180 kilometers to Aus sounds boring, but it need not be. My first stop is at the ghost town of Gogeb. This used to be an important station, and over weekends you could hear music and laughter coming from the hotel. Now it is just a sad reminder of days gone by. Sometimes the road stretches out in front of you, seemingly without end, but it often surprises you with one of those magnificent views, for which this country is famous. On arriving at the small town of Aus, the first priority is getting something ice cold, for which the Bahnhof Hotel is just the right place. Points of interest around Aus is the Commonwealth War graves, and the site where prisoners of war were kept. Many tourists prefer to stay in Aus and do Lüderitz in a day trip, but the coastal town deserves more than only one day. If you are a camper and decides to stay, you can choose between Klein Aus Vista, just outside of town, or the luxury sites at Namib one stop. Lüderitz will be featured in part 2 of this slideshow. If you enjoyed this video, and want to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and as always, please, drive safely.